and Kimpo went up, and
Yeah.
that was a couple of weeks ago, or last week, I think it was.
Yeah. Hey, Mr. Chris Jackson.
Hey, Roger. Welsh
Hey,
Rob.
How you?
hey, Chris,
How's it going?
how you doing, buddy?
You know, same old, same old.
Yeah, yeah, I know. I've been watching some of your videos this morning.
What's that?
I was watching some of your videos this morning.
Oh, good, good, good.
Again, I give him a like. I haven't given him a comment yet.
That's fine.
I watched about four or five.
Yeah, we're not gonna be no superstar production company.
No, they were just ones. They might be going back a month, 5 weeks.
Oh, is that right?
Just ones I hadn't got around to watching yet. But I watched them on the Fire Stick, and you can't put reviews on there, which is a pain.
Oh yeah, there's a.
I wish they'd sort that out.
I wish there was another platform for this kind of stuff. YouTube just
Yeah, you can watch it nicely on the Fire Stick. But like I say, all you can do is subscribe, unsubscribe,
yeah.
and you can't leave a comment.
No, that's weird. I didn't know that.
It's a pain in the butt, it is.
But
Where
do you
you
have
off
to use
today,
your
and
Fire
Chris?
Stick?
Sorry.
Do you have to use your Fire Stick when you open
No,
your
but it's easier because obviously I'm in bed.
okay.
It's the one control.
Okay.
My whole tally, it's like your laptop. It got all the apps.
Okay.
Like you can sometimes sit there with your phone as well,
Yeah.
but you know what it's like when you go and relax down. Yeah, you don't want a keyboard in front of you.
Because I got a Fire Stick here. I didn't put it up yet. I didn't put it on
Oh,
yet.
they're great things. When you do, give me a shout and I'll give you all the free TV.
Yeah.
I set Hugh up. I did,
Yeah. Okay.
and Hugh's cancelled all his television package.
Yeah. That's what I'm going to do here pretty soon.
Yeah, but of course you need
I
stronger
want to wait
internet.
till I get better internet. Hey,
Yeah.
Mr. Crowley, do you know what grinds my gears? Okay, Mr. Crowley.
Hey, JD.
JD's saying good morning, Chris.
Good morning.
Where you off, Chris? Somewhere nice?
I'm in Pennsylvania right now.
You're early on the road this morning.
Yeah, I just left. I got go to Pennsylvania twice and I'll be done. Of course, it might take all day, but at least I'm going to the same place.
Yeah. Oh, Carpenter Rick, good morning, sir.
What's happening, gentlemen?
Hey, Rick.
What's up, Comrade Rick?
What's going on, Jackson?
You know it.
I
How
do.
you doing, buddy?
Long time no see, Rob. How are you, bud?
I know. Yeah, I'm doing all right.
Nice.
Doing all right, thank you. I've just been so busy.
Good morning, AZ Drone Dude. Nice to see you.
Morning, AZ.
So, Mr. Crowley, are you going to answer? Do you know what grinds my gears? So, are you going to answer that? So, did you get your car yesterday?
I did. It took till the end of the day, but I got it.
What you get, a Honda Civic, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're actually all right there.
You know the funny thing is, Roger, I got $800 for my truck.
Oh yeah! Wow.
What?
Scrap went up.
I guess.
That's very nice. Very nice.
Yeah, and the guy picked it up here, so
Well,
maybe I'll come. Maybe I'll come to Quebec and we'll party a couple days. So I'm 100% gonna go and pick up a Mini 2 today.
Okay. Hey, Night Train. Good morning.
But I'm not going to buy the Flymore combo because I have the Flymore combo from the Mini One and the batteries work. So
Yeah.
yeah, I blew an ESC in the Mini One. I just didn't want to say nothing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
No problem.
she's done.
I don't know if the batteries will fit in a MA2. The batteries won't fit on the MA. Not the MA2. Okay, the Mini 2.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
Everybody was switching back and forth. I think they work.
Okay.
Give me 5 minutes. I'll be back, Roger.
Okay.
Yeah, every time I put the Mini One up, it has a ESC error, and then the camera goes green.
Okay. Okay, Lee. You have a good one. Thanks for dropping in and giving us more news. Thank you. And I hope your wife gets a lot better soon. Hey, Phantom Hodges, good morning. Asgard Studios, how you doing?
Pretty
Like
gloomy day here. What's it like in Quebec?
dark. It's not very nice this morning.
Yeah, I walked to pick up the car yesterday and got freaking soaked.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, the rain just poured on me.
Night Train says the Mini 1 fits the Mini 2, but
Yeah.
not the other way.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
So that way I figure there's no sense buying a Flymore combo, right? They only want
Okay,
500.
Phantom Hodges. Yep. Phantom Hodges says he's got a guy going to his house for the furnace today around noon.
Oh, nice. That's good. Get to go home today. I'm happy.
Oh yeah. Oh, it looks like you got sunshine there.
No, that's my crazy security lights.
Oh, here, got no sunshine at all. Not even a bloody sunrise. Raining
there's-
over there, Night Train. Okay.
It's cloudy, like it's gonna rain here too. Oh, Uncle Paul.
Yep. Hey, Mr. Paul, how you doing? I see you were up bright and early this morning.
Yeah, I was up at 3:30, 4 o'clock.
Yeah.
I
You had to
have-
get that editing done.
Yeah, I did 3 ships this morning, I think, yeah.
Wow.
I had an interesting event yesterday.
Oh yeah.
The last ship that I did,
Yeah.
I lost control.
What?
Oh no.
Didn't crash, but lost control.
Well.
I couldn't see on the screen, and I didn't know if my controls were working because it said on the screen that lost connection, that kind of stuff, you know?
What?
And yeah, let me pull it up and I'll show you.
Was that which one? Which drone?
With the Pro,
What?
with the Crystal Sky.
That doesn't make any sense.
No, it doesn't. And it was a little scary. But what there was
Hey, Drone Pull, good morning.
there was some
Back
hot
off.
shot down there with another drone.
Yeah.
And I think that screwed me up. And he was flying like a maniac around.
Was it a DJI you had?
Yeah, he had a DJI. I could tell he was full of himself because he was telling somebody a whole bunch of erroneous information about what he could and couldn't do and how proud he was because he went and got that drone up at Best Buy.
Remember, come. I'm gonna jump on the computer, guys.
Okay.
Let's see, A, B, C, D, E.
Hey, Gaffa, hope you're doing good this morning. Drone Pull, Mr. Crawley, Phantom Hodges, Night Train, Lee. Yes, thank you, Lee. Asgard Studios. Yep, don't forget to hit that like button, everybody. To support the channel. Hey, Northeast Journalist, how you doing? Good morning. Mr. Colley says, Secret Service, Paul, shut you down to warn you.
Something like that, I guess, huh? Okay, Roger, I'm gonna share screen, okay?
Okay,
Um, I don't know if Rick's coming back. Should I wait till Rick comes back?
I think he's going on his laptop. Probably
Let's
can wait, yeah.
Let's give him a break for a minute.
Thank you, Gaffa. Yes, everybody hit that like. John Ellis says hi, Paul.
Hey, how you doing?
I'd like to thank everybody for looking at my latest video. Got 11 people watching, 6 likes.
I see Mr. Chris is here.
Yep.
How you doing, Chris?
All right there, Paul. How you doing?
Well, I almost had a mishap last night.
That ain't good.
No, I think it was a conflict between my controller and their controller because we were both flying DJI. So,
Especially over water.
yeah. Well,
Well-
especially with the ship. I'm going to
Oh,
show
yeah.
a quick clip of what happened, but
Yeah.
I'm
Mr.
waiting.
Crowley says he crashed his Mavic Pro and sank it in the pond.
Yeah, I believe it. You can do it very easily. Well, Roger, I'm going to go ahead and show it. I'll show it to
Okay.
you again.
Northeast, John Ellis says hi, Jackson.
Hello, how you doing?
Let me know when you can see it, Roger.
Yep.
Okay, see this little green dot right there?
Yeah,
Okay, that's the other drone. See how he's wonkying around, kind of catty-wampy and flipping and flopping and
now how far away from you was he?
not very far. Well,
With- with
as far as
control?
controls,
Yeah,
I'm right here and he was right there.
okay.
Now we're getting to the point where I lose control. Now watch underneath me. I think you'll see his drone shoot past. There it is. See it?
Uh-huh. Is this where you lost control?
Yep, right here. See it shooting off to the side?
Okay,
Because I can't see the screen. I can't see the control. Now here's where it gets scary because after I watched it. See, there he is. Here's how close I am to the back of that ship.
oh, Jesus Lord. Wow,
At that point, I lost control and I thought, well, I better go up. Always safer to go up.
yeah,
So I went up. So then I still can't, I don't know which way the drone's headed. I don't know what's going on. I got no telemetry or anything. But I must have still maintained somewhat control because it turned around out there in the middle of, or at the mouth of
Yeah.
the lake and river. There's the ship going away.
that was freaking close.
Scary,
Oh,
was-
hell yeah.
absolutely scary. So I kind of figure out that maybe I can make it back. So
Did you click on return to home or what?
yes, I did.
It worked okay?
Stop share. I'm going to then go over here, go here, and I'll show you the ending part. Okay, so
Hey, Mike, Hernak, how you doing? What was I gonna say? N.E. John Ellis, he says he has a problem with his Mini 2.
See, here I'm trying to figure out, I can kind of see the lights, I think,
Yeah,
because here I am right here.
okay.
And so, but I'm so high, the problem is, so it makes it hard to see, because this, as you can see, this was just after sunset.
Yeah,
And the other guy's right here. I'm here, he's
Yeah.
here.
okay.
So I bring it down.
Hey, Maddie, Jones World, how you doing? Anyone have a Horizon issue? My Mini has the issue now. I gotta fix it. The Mini 2. I tell you the truth, no, I don't, we don't have any problems with ours.
Well, if you move in an erratic manner to where the gimbal's doing that, you may have to reset your gimbal. You can do that right in your controller.
Yeah, for that part, yeah.
Anyway,
Yeah, on your controller, it just says reset gimbal.
reset gimbal, yep.
Good morning, guys.
Hey, Dave, how you doing this morning?
Mr. Dave.
Doing pretty good.
Yeah, on your control.
Okay, so now I got the chat up again.
Yep, everybody check out everybody's channel, and don't forget to hit that like button, everybody. Does help out the channel.
Yes, it was close, Mr. And I did, but at the time, Sean, I didn't realize I was that close because I couldn't see anything on the screen. I had no telemetry as to where it was, not on the map or anything. And
Got 12 watching, 9 likes. Hit that like.
so it was, I would, scary.
Uh-huh. So Paul experienced the pucker factor yesterday.
Sitting right here after I got back. That's
Yeah, yeah. Me, it's one of these freaking trucks that woke me up, backing up. You know when it goes beep, beep, beep there?
yeah.
5:45 this morning. I don't know where the hell they were, those trucks, but I know they're paving the auto route here, the 55 right beside me. Probably could be those buggers too, backing up. They work at nighttime only. Welcome back, Rick.
Whoa, that's loud. What's going on now?
Paul just showed how close he came to a crashing.
I can show it again, Roger.
Hey, Corey Mano, good morning, sir.
Okay, here's I did a complete review of the ship.
Hold on, hey, Rick.
Yep.
We're hearing your children a lot.
Okay, here we
We're
go.
about-
Okay, Rick, are you ready?
Yep.
Okay. Here's where here's coming down the side of the ship where I can't see anything. I don't know if I have control of anything. It's moving really fast. I don't know what the hell's going on here. Okay, here's the scary part. See, there he is right there.
Oh, geez. Oh, whoa. That was a mite bit close for comfort.
Yeah. I could tell which one of the guys should have had a haircut in there, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, that's pretty wild.
Hey, Corey Mano, how young are these kids who are getting the COVID on the bus and all that? How young are they? I'll be glad when you start getting the bloody injections out for the kids. Yeah. I'm always worried about my granddaughter getting it. Yeah, they're not sick, but just in close contact. Yeah. Kindergarten. Okay. Hey, Mohawk News Station. Marshall, good morning, sir. How'd the deer hunting go?
Can you imagine Chucky in your head? You can't get rid of him.
Yeah. There's not gonna be any flying here today. We're supposed to get a deluge of rain today.
One last time for you, Rick. There you go. There he goes. Here I go.
Man, that's close. Jeepers. I'll be honest, I haven't had anything that close to call.
That's pretty scary, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah. It's one thing when you're playing with a tree, but it's a different deal when you're playing with a boat and people, right?
Yeah, well, and it's moving away. And if had it not been moving, I would have slammed into the side of it, I'm sure.
Absolutely. For sure you would have. You must have been within 10 feet of that rail.
Yep.
It's never done that before, has it, Paul?
No. I did have the Mini 2 lose a little bit of control when I was over the river when I was doing those concerts.
Okay.
But it wasn't as much as losing control as me losing orientation because I couldn't see it on the screen. You know what I mean?
Right.
But I never had it go
Phantom
wacky like
Hodges.
that. So it just makes me think that it was a signal with other drones. Roger, you've had a whole bunch of people flying at one time together. Does anybody have a problem?
I did with Kim flying beside me, or Kim had a
Okay.
problem. But
But you
I
could
brought
still
mine
see
back
you could still see your drone and bring it back.
yeah.
I was far enough away and it was dark enough that I couldn't
Yeah.
tell the orientation or anything.
Yeah, Kim was
We
flying.
had
So,
we had Roger up in the air, Kim up in the air, and me up in the air.
yeah,
So I guess it just depends, right? Like it's hit and
Yeah.
miss.
because one day Kim and I we were just sitting on the balcony flying, and then Kim had problems with his, so I brought mine back in and turned off my remote, and he was okay after that.
Yeah, it must be a conflict. Because I have my transmission thing set on auto. There's some people that because I was up and I didn't realize there was anybody else up.
Yeah,
You can go to your settings, you can change it to manual, and you can select what you want. What channel, but I don't know.
Well, you would think the automatic, if there was interference, would automatically jump to a different channel, but
You would think, yep, exactly.
but at the end of the day, these things are still fairly new technology and they're not perfect, right?
Yeah, and being on the border, we don't know how many other kind of interference there was right there at that time or whatever,
everybody check out everybody's channel. Make sure you got them supported, and don't forget to hit that like button. Everybody.
So, Mr. Dave, how are you doing?
You what?
How are you doing?
I'm doing okay. I
Dave was up all night playing rock and roll on his guitar.
Oh, rocking and rolling.
actually it was a quiet night, but yeah, I was all right. I slept this morning.
Okay. I'd like to thank everybody for looking at my latest video I put up last night. I had to change mine to 2.4 once to 5.8. It was affecting FPV analog feed. Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's probably 100% what the problem was for me.
But this guy was flying what, a Mini or a Mavic or what?
I think, he said he spent $1,000, so I think it might be a Mavic Air, maybe.
Okay.
I'm glad I wasn't down there flying my brand new Air 2S because I'm not that comfortable with where the different settings are in the drone.
Yeah.
Him. He likes milk. And my finger. Yeah. He likes
But if you notice when he flew by, Roger, his lights were pretty bright on that drone.
Yeah.
And I remember seeing the same thing on my S. The newer ones, the lights are really bright. Now the lights are okay on my Pro, but
Yeah.
they're not near as bright as they are on that S.
Okay. This is my Phantom is Phantom Hodge says his Phantom's on 5.8 all the time.
Yeah.
JD says, Dave, you should start making music tracks for drone videos.
Yeah, there you go, Dave. You could be the drone master of the music.
Mike says Air 2S Army.
Yep.
No, I'm okay with the MA2. But maybe OcuSync 3.0 would handle it better. Probably.
Well,
I don't know.
that's what I don't know. But also on that same note, I got my new smart controller yesterday.
Oh, you got it?
Yep. And I hooked it up and it linked right up right away and
Good.
didn't fly it yet, but
I'm not gonna be able to fly today because it looks like it's raining there now.
it's nasty here. Yep.
See the rain on the camera there.
Yep.
Yeah, my son says we're supposed to get a lot of rain today. It's pretty dark out here. It's
Rick, is it raining there yet?
It was, and it's going to again. It's miserable here.
Yeah.
so when you're heading back up to the north.
I'm just waiting to collect a little bit of cash here, and then I'll be gone.
Hey, my question to you, Rick, is did you go to Best Buy yesterday?
No, I'm going to go today.
Oh,
Paul,
okay.
are you guys seeing my screen?
Yep.
Yes. Yep.
Okay,
Yeah, it looks dull and dark.
It looks dull and dark, but
it's gonna rain.
I've seen worse.
It's gonna rain.
There's been times when you turn your camera on, it's like, oh my God, it's the end of the world.
May not be the end of the world, but you can see it from there.
Yeah.
Okay, Phantom Hodges, no problem.
Look
Say
at
hi to
Chris.
Bonnie for us.
Chris is cruising through blue skies and sunshine.
Phantom Hodges says after his bus run, he's gonna go see Bonnie.
Yeah.
No problem.
Give her the best from all of us.
Yep.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Yeah, Mike. Yeah, it's too small here in the house to fly. My house is too small. I don't wear goggles to fly, so. Kim flies in the house, I don't.
And Mr. Chris, I didn't hear anything back from you on buying that Zoom.
I guess you won't hear nothing now because his microphone's not working.
Yeah.
I can hear which. I called him.
So Rick, which one are you gonna go buy? Gonna go get the Mini 2?
Yeah, the Mini 2 non-fly more.
Yep. You're gonna get the Fly more or no?
I don't need it because I have the Fly more from the Mini 1.
It'd
Different
probably be
batteries,
cheaper
but-
for you, Rick, to get it from Best Buy, from DJI store instead of going to Best Buy, because you won't have that many tax to pay on it.
I'm not going to pay any tax on it anyway.
Okay.
I walk in with the little cardy card there and go, thank you.
Okay.
My brother's going to meet me there.
Well,
Okay.
the thing that I would wonder is, Roger, you've had the Mini 1 and the Mini 2.
Yeah.
The batteries are a little bit different.
They
Yeah,
fit
it's
the
like,
Mini.
yeah, it's like Night Train says, you can put the Mini 1 into the Mini 2, but you can't put the batteries from the Mini 2 into the Mini 1.
Yep.
They're a little longer.
That's good.
Oh,
So
and
that way-
Yeah, I charged that new battery yesterday, and I put it in my drone, and I checked how many charges was on it. That was the second charge on it.
Yeah,
That-
yeah.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, we got a real deal on that battery.
Yeah,
Because Roger, what'd you say you'd had to pay over there if you bought one?
$181.
And we got them for 85 or $89 a
Yeah.
piece.
Wow.
Yeah,
With only one charge on it.
Yes.
yeah.
Well, that's a good deal.
Yeah.
That's why I put it in the drone right away and tested it, because sometimes it says update your battery or something like that. And
Yep,
it didn't
yep.
say nothing.
It was all updated, yeah.
Wow. That's awesome. So how many batteries do you got now, Roger?
4.
4. Oh, that's beautiful.
Yeah, that's exactly what I needed, because sometimes after 2 batteries, you come to fly the third one, and you always find more footage you want to do, but you can't, because you run out of the other 2.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
Or if you're driving and you already took 2.5 batteries, you're driving, you see a nice spot. Oh, frick,
I've done that before. Yeah.
I have this little guide to dig into it.
You only drive a half an hour away from the other one. You don't have time to charge the other batteries by the charger in the car. So. Hey,
Yeah,
Food
that's-
Forest Permaculture. Good morning, sir.
That's important to have batteries, because especially in your case, Roger, when you're driving places, like
Yeah.
I'm only a mile away from home,
That's it. I'm 3 hours away from the house when I drive sometimes. So.
Yeah, I'm only a mile away from home too, Paul. The
You're supposed to
guy that put the car on the road had to give me $75 back.
now spit.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because in Ontario, if you live in the southern half of the province, your sticker for your car is like $140.
Okay.
But if you live where I live, it's only half price.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah,
Really?
Good. That's good.
yeah, yeah. So he filled the car up with gas, and then there was $75 in the console.
His one eye looks different.
Thought that he could have kept that money. I would have never known.
Yeah. Well, it just shows he's honest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Mike. I know what you mean by the smart tree. DJI, or yeah.
Hey, Mike, I got a question for you. I've got a smart tree charger that I've just kept here on the bench, and I charge it up periodically. Seems like it drains itself down fast. Have you noticed that at all? Because every time I might think I might want to use it, I go over and I push the button to see what the battery's at, and doesn't light any lights up. So then I have to charge it up again.
That's smart tree. Does it charge any kind of battery from DJI, or is this for a certain kind? For a certain drone?
Certain ones. I've got the one for the Mavic Pro, or
Okay.
the Mavic 2. But what it does is, I'll charge it up till all the lights are on, then I'll turn it off, and then let it set for maybe a week or 10 days or whatever, and I go over and see how it's doing, and I click the button to see what it's at. Nothing.
Probably has a self discharge, safe discharge or something.
I don't know. I don't know. To me, that kind of would defeat the purpose of having a spare charger,
Mm.
a battery powered charger. But I don't know. Don't know. It was one of those things I bought it on a whim.
I can't believe you'd buy something on a whim,
Oh,
Paul.
I know. I'm so frugal. You know what I
I
mean?
know. Yep. How's Lynn been doing, Paul, anyway?
She's got to go have an operation, I think, here.
No.
And she's got her osteoarthritis has gotten bad, and she talked to her doctors, and they so she's got to drive up to the VA hospital up 2.5 hours north of here, and but I'm sure they get it sorted out. But she's of the same mind that I am, that hey, you got to play it day by day.
Well.
So I mean, what choice do you have?
Yeah, Mike says he has never had a problem with his yet. His is 3 months old.
Oh, I think I bought.
Hey.
I think I bought that charger when they first came out.
What's old Furball up to this morning, Roger?
Sleeping.
He's sawing logs, is he?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, well, today I'll probably be doing the old nappy thing myself.
I noticed, what's his name dropped out there? Walsh Rob, he dropped out in one shot there.
He said he'd be back.
Okay.
Mr. Chris is on the road again. Is this his first load, or is he going back?
I thought he said Pennsylvania or something, but I could be wrong.
Okay. Yep, he said he gave you a thumbs up there, Rick.
Excited to go home.
Well, the sad part of it is when you go back and forth like that, there's always things at home that you would normally just do on a daily basis.
Well, the thing is, too, I don't bring everything with me every trip, so sometimes I'm here and I need something that's there, and vice
Right.
versa, right?
Right. Oh,
But
Roger, I told you about my big generator, right?
No.
Oh, well, I've got this huge generator that plugs into the back of the house. It's wired into the electrical system in case everything goes bad. Well, I haven't run the damn thing in like 2 years. So I got it out the other day, bought a new battery, put a new battery in it. It wouldn't start. So I pumped all the gas that was in it out, put a little bit of fresh gas in it, wouldn't start. So I went out and I bought some starting fluid, the spray, sprayed it in the carburetor, fired that baby right up, boy. Because I had to put a new spark plug in it because the plug was all black on the end.
Yeah. My generator's like that too, Paul. If I don't use it, it doesn't want to start after about 8 months.
Yeah. So what I have to do, which is hard for me, because I don't remember diddly squat, time goes by so fast as you get older that I should get it out and fire it up every 3 or 4, almost like the change of the seasons. Every 3 or 4 months, go out and start it up, and let it run for 15, 20 minutes,
Yeah. Only burn about a quarter liter of fuel too, right?
Yeah.
Just to let her get warmed right up.
Yep.
Although with the price of fuel, I don't know if you want to be wasting a liter every 3 months. Jesus.
Well, I'll tell you what, when I first fired it up and I couldn't, it probably was a combination of the starter fluid and just being sitting. Boy, it puffed out some real smoky out of it, but then it settled right down and ran. I ran it for about 5 or 7 minutes and then shut it
Yeah.
off.
Yeah, just enough to bring it up to temperature, right?
Because
Yeah.
they also say you're not supposed to run a generator unless you got a drag on it, you know?
Yeah, you should always have something plugged into it, but
Yeah.
Uh,
But I've
food
got it,
source,
it's all wired so that I just bring it around the back of the house and I've got a box. I open it up, plug it in, twist it, lock it, go downstairs, throw the main line off to the house and then throw that breaker into the house. And I can pretty much run everything I need to run. Obviously, I turn off like electric ovens and that kind of stuff, you know, anything that's a big draw.
Food Forest lives in Vancouver and they're getting hurricane winds right now,
I'm getting ready to boot my tenant.
hiding
out.
from the hurricane storm hitting Vancouver Island. Wow.
I think I'm gonna have to give my tenant notice, Roger.
uh-oh.
Oh, serious?
Well, it's the 20th of the month and he still owes me $150.
Okay.
And the
And,
first,
and he keeps telling me, well, I'll have it for you Monday. Well, today's Thursday. You know, I'm not gonna go through that.
Yeah.
You know, it'd be different, Rick, if he was gonna miss or not get it or whatever, if he would just let me know, but he just,
you know, I had a duplex, Paul, and that's why I sold it. I couldn't deal with the bull crap anymore.
Yeah.
And it, you know, they were good people. I'm not saying they weren't, but you know, when they fell upon tough times, you know,
Yeah.
it made tough times for me, right?
yeah, well, and I feel bad for him too, because he was working under contract for like the utility company out trimming trees around lines and stuff and all of a sudden that came to a screeching halt. So now he's working for his girlfriend's brother no, his girlfriend's ex-husband.
Oh. Okay.
And he said that because I guess he's of the type, he's probably a hard worker, but he says the only problem is we do not talk about my girlfriend.
Okay.
Imagine that'd be a little awkward, but
Yes.
Everything's good over there, Big Matt. Nice to hear that. WTF Mike doing 27 degrees, feels like 18. It's doing 51 here right now. I got my back door wide open, so
Oh, do you?
yeah, my heating's off, everything. Just got the back door open.
You like it cold. That's why you like winter. I just couldn't figure it out. You know, I start wearing electric blankets as soon as it gets
Well,
under.
needs to get the smoke out of the house so Kim doesn't wake up choking. There's too much smoke upstairs. That's his complaint.
Oh, you mean Kim complains? No.
That never happens, right?
No. He's always Mr. So lucky.
well, that was worth a good laugh anyway.
Yeah.
Hey, Mike, how you doing, buddy?
Not gonna tell Kim next time I'm coming to Quebec so that I can record him sleeping when I get there.
Yeah, because otherwise, if you let him know, isn't he's standing out the end of the driveway waving?
61 degrees in New York City.
Is today your trash day, Roger?
It was last week and we missed it.
Oh, you only get it once a month or what?
No, once every 2 weeks.
2 weeks. Okay.
But we made a bonfire yesterday. We took out a lot of recycling out, cardboard and all that. We burnt that, get the fire going yesterday. Because we got to empty that fireplace out because we're going to put it behind the garage
Oh,
on
okay.
Sunday.
I guess the winter, I hate to say that word, but I guess it's coming, eh?
Yeah, my son's gonna be here Sunday and help me put up the carport and
No, we gotta go.
Right.
bring my power washer upstairs here and
Well, I don't know who to believe, you know, some people say it's gonna be a fast
No,
winter.
no.
We're
We're gonna soon.
gonna get it sooner. And some people say it's gonna be a mild winter.
yeah,
It's gonna be mild with snow. That's what's gonna happen. I'll tell you right now.
well, I just read something yesterday off of the Weather Channel here is, oh, we're gonna get a huge dumping of snow during the winter. Then after that, or maybe it's gonna be rain all winter. Oh, for frick's sake, man.
Better not be.
You know,
I'd rather snow than ice. At least you can drive with snow, but ice.
I know, I know. You know, one says, oh, we're gonna go way below our freezing and you've never seen before. And then after that, oh, it's gonna be even warmer. So what the hell? We don't know what the hell.
Well, that's why I say, Roger, you can have the doors open for smoke, but you're used to wearing layers, you know, you put those layers on. And I'm always running around in short sleeve shirts and Hugh was always running around in his short too.
Yeah. Okay, Food Forest, yeah. You got the old fashioned house built for that, that's for sure.
Give me 2 minutes. I'll be right back.
Welcome back, Chris.
Hey,
Mr. Chris,
I'm at a place that ain't got no damn houses.
Hey, Mr. Dutchy Dutch, how
so
you
you're
doing this
taking
morning?
trusses to a place they haven't even built the house to put the trusses.
You gotta look at it because here it is.
What the hell are these people thinking?
Okay, Mike.
I mean, they don't even hardly have a road to get there.
Because they're saying between here and Ontario, we're supposed to, between the two of us, Ontario and Montreal, we're supposed to get tons of snow. And like I said, the other one said we're supposed to have tons of rain, so.
Well, I see they got the culverts there built for the road. And
Hope the hell you got a place to turn around in.
yeah, you sure wouldn't want to back all that way out.
Raccoons have thick fur, lots of snow. Mike.
You know, if anybody, Chris, were to watch that camera action there on your truck, they would swear you were going to a gravel pit.
Yeah, yeah. Thank you, everyone who watched my short on drunk farming last night. Oh, okay.
Holy cow, I do see a house now. Or condo or something. Out in the middle of nowhere. Can you imagine, Roger, if it starts raining and snowing, driving down those half-built roads, get back there?
I'm gonna have to check it out, Mike. I'll put the link in the chat, Mike. If you're not on your phone, yeah, you might be on your phone. Don't forget to hit that like button, everybody. Thank you all so much.
No school today, Rick?
Oh, yeah. They don't leave for another 10 minutes.
Okay.
Really?
She was reciting, it was a mix of words and numbers in French there for a second.
Okay.
So she
Wow.
must be learning. She must be learning something.
So they don't go until 9 o'clock in the morning, huh?
Yeah. But the school's like, there's a pathway from here to the school. So they're there in like 2 minutes, right?
Because here, this kids either start at 8 o'clock or 8:30 at the latest.
Right. Well, I think they use the buses for 2 schools, right? So they take the high school kids first and then they do the primary school.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think. I don't know. I just know they start at 9 and they're home at 20 to 4.
No. We started at 9:15. And we're back by like 3:35.
You hear that? I just got corrected.
Right, to
I
you.
know school bus is here at 7 a.m. and the passes again at 5:30. So.
Oh, I shouldn't be yawning. I got a lot of driving to do today.
Oh, you're gonna go up there today?
Oh,
Yeah.
Here.
I have to. I didn't put the hose away or shut the tap off or any of that stuff yet, right?
So first stop is gonna be Best Buy and then off you go, huh?
Well, I'm gonna hit Best Buy in Sudbury. That way my brother can meet me there and I don't have to pay tax.
Oh, okay, Sudbury. So you drive there, or will you drive home first, then drive to Sudbury? Sudbury,
No, Drive Sudbury first.
yeah.
Cause yeah, it's on the way.
Uh-huh. Tell him, little one. Mike.
Well, since you're saving on the tax, I still think you should be buying the Fly more. And
Get it though.
the reason is because that little extra little case that they go in, the charges and everything, and it's
I have
much
that.
more convenient to grab that and stick it in your pocket.
But I already have that.
He already has that.
Yeah, but the new batteries fit in that.
No, but it'll charge in the drone.
Yeah, but like I say, it's much more convenient.
Yeah.
Because I tell
No.
you what, I went out and bought another one of those things, and I paid like $80 or $90 just for that.
Oh yeah, I believe it.
Hey, Scott, how you doing? Old Crony's Garage. Have a good day.
You guys going to school?
Yeah, I'm like less than 2 minutes.
Okay.
Wait right now. You just gotta wait for them. You didn't.
Yeah, give me 2 minutes, guys.
Okay.
Hey, Ron, how you doing this morning?
Hey, Ron.
Hey, Ron.
Oh, sorry, his phone ringing.
It's another
Alrighty.
junk call, I'll bet. Hang on. Hello.
Hi, this is Paul.
Yes, it is.
Hi, this is Arlene with Dr. Cook's office. How are you?
Hey, good. How are you doing?
Good. I'm just calling to let you.
Okay, I was just about ready to go put you on mute. Yeah, I think that's not gonna happen. Good morning, everybody.
Hey, Roger, that was my doctor's office call because I'd called and left a message about that jury duty stuff. They wanted documentation. She's making a letter up today. And
Okay,
so I have to go down and pick the letter up. So,
okay.
but she won't have it till after 1 o'clock today. So,
Bring yourself a couple of bucks in case it costs you something.
I don't think they charge me for it. Could be wrong. I just take my debit card. I'll probably have to call the clerk's office and find out if I can bring it here and then email it to them, or if I have to take it down there.
Yeah, well, make a copy of it.
Yeah.
Hey, Ed, how you been doing? Love my drones. Good morning. You okay there, Dave?
Yeah, just got some restless leg syndrome going on, kind of uncomfortable.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Okay, Mike, you take care. Be safe today on the farm. Love my drones in the chat. Ron.
Hi, guys.
Oh, okay, Corey. Yeah, I don't think Paul can do that though.
Now, in their refusal to excuse me, because I had told them about, hard getting around a bad knees and the osteoarthritis. He says, well, we're going to have something from your doctor.
Mm-hmm.
Means they've never called me for any of that.
They'll
Well,
never
this-
send me anything for that. That's for sure.
The first time I've ever had a request for it, because if you read the thing, it says that if you've been elected to office or a police officer, been involved in any kind of illegal thing or, all those kinds of things, that you're exempt, or at the age of 70. Well, I'll be 70 in June, and I tell everybody I'm 70 now, but in this coming June. So I'm never going to get called again, So it's like, what the hell? There's no
Coffee
way
time
I-
with him. Yeah.
No way I could sit in a hard bench or in a jury panel or, because I'd be the first one to raise my hand. I got to go to the bathroom, man, right now.
Okay, I gotta go make a hot chocolate. Bring it back.
Okay, Roger. So Rick, how long you're going up to stay for a while?
Well, now that I got cheap wheels, I'll be able to go back and forth a lot more, but
Okay. So I didn't know, when are you starting the other job?
well, still all up in the air, right?
Up here, okay.
Yeah. I've got some work lined up in 2 weeks if the other one hasn't started, but I turn down more work than I actually take on, Paul.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because I don't have a big crew or anything like that, right? So I got to be picky, choosy on what I take.
Yeah.
And I'd really like to go do the army base thing, right? But the other job I have the opportunity is 14 days straight and then 2 days off and then 14 days straight and 2 days off. So with the kids and having up north, it's pretty hard to do that.
Yeah. Whatever happened to that university project you guys were working on? Did that ever finish or did they just stop?
Well, we finished that phase of it and then they canceled the next phase. Right. So,
What do they think? It's going to get cheaper next year or what?
well, I guess there's not as many students in the university now because half of them are online, right?
Yeah, yeah.
So that was actually the Student Life Center, you know what I mean, where they go and do their dentists and all that nonsense. So I'm not too concerned with that anyway, because I'm friends with the guy that owns that company, right? So it's a real conflict when I work for him.
Oh,
Well, guys get jealous, right? And then you know how it goes.
yeah, you get preferential treatment in their eyes.
Meanwhile, it's because of my tickets, not because of my friendship, right?
Right. Hey, Mr. Hugh is here.
Good morning, fellas.
How you doing, Hugh?
Can't complain. Can't complain.
Doesn't do any good.
Wait, did you see in the news your ancestors were here for over 1,000 years ago, Hugh?
Oh, I know. I know.
I knew you'd already know that, but I mean, now
Lost meadows, Newfoundland.
yeah, they've proven it.
Hey, Hugh, Rick's going back up north today, and on his stop, he's going to stop over at Best Buy and pick up a Mini 2.
Woohoo! Yeah, buddy.
And Uncle Paul thinks I should buy the Flymore combo, but I'm not gonna.
You know, I didn't, and I kind of regret it, but it depends on how much filming you're going to be doing, right?
Well, this is the thing. I have the Mini 1 Flymore combo.
Oh, well, then you can use those batteries.
Right, they've proven it.
Yeah, they're
Hugh, Rick's going back up north today, and
Sorry.
on his stop, he's going to stop over at Best Buy and pick up a Mini 2.
fuck.
Deja vu, deja vu. Ah.
Sorry, just trying to pull out the chat, and of course, it auto plays, right?
Yeah.
Good morning, everybody in chat. Good to see you, Corey, Ed. What's up, buddy?
Yeah, I just figured there's no sense getting the Flymore combo because I have the other Flymore combo, and that's it.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. No, it makes sense, Rick.
I love my drone says, as far as jury duty goes, he called the prosecutor's office once and they didn't like him. So,
Well, that's good.
you know what I think is going to happen in the future, and I could be just blowing smoke.
In the future. by
Is
Paul
there-
Murray.
you're going to be able to do virtual jury duty.
Why not?
We're already doing virtual court up here.
Yeah, that's what I mean. But virtual jury duty, why do you have to have somebody come there, sit there, when you could just do it live, you know?
Well, if it's a murder trial, people are sequestered and they're not even allowed to interact with the public, right? In that case, you can't have somebody just sitting at home. Morning, Andrew.
Morning. How are you?
Can't complain.
Try me.
Yeah, my hips hurt, my arse burns. I don't know where to start. But I got a heater in my truck and I don't give an F because I'm off to the road.
You
Not a jerk.
You going to grocery shopping, or are you going just to Tim Hortons?
No, I'm not going anywhere. I'm just joking.
Oh.
Making a joke about the rodeo song.
A rodeo song.
I haven't heard that in like 15 years, that song.
You effing jerk. You piss me off. You get on my nerves. Blah, blah, blah.
I can sing the whole damn song, man.
I bet you can. I bet you can.
The
Hey,
unofficial
dog, that's enough.
It's the unofficial Canadian anthem. That's what I've always thought.
And if you're a hillbilly from up north, you know that song everywhere.
Oh, yeah.
And the east and the west and the
And then when that song ends, the Sudbury Saturday Night starts playing, and then
Oh,
it's all
God.
hell in a handbag there.
Oh my.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Remember the band Helix?
Yes.
I
Yep.
don't-
Give me an R, give me an O, give me a. Years ago, the drummer that was playing with them asked to be endorsed by Pearl, and they always send in a package, you know, of all their material. And Helix was big at the time. I mean, they really blew up.
Hmm.
But then they had their 30th anniversary, and he sent me the DVD as part of the package. I'm watching it. Nothing is worse to start off your concert than saying, "Good evening, good evening, Thunder Bay," and I'm like, "Oh God." And the cameraman is trying his best to make it look like the place is packed, but as soon as he turns the odd bit, you can see somebody walking with no obstruction all the way to the bar and back. You know, it was so sad. It was like 5 rows of people right at the front. And then, yeah.
Hey, good morning, Andrew.
Good morning, Roger. How are you?
Not bad. Walsh Rob, how you doing? Back
Hey,
again.
morning.
Morning. Good afternoon to you, Rob.
It is indeed.
Yes.
That'll teach you to live over there. We still got a full day ahead of us.
Yeah, but you'll die quicker.
That has to do with my marijuana consumption and nothing else.
If the world's going to end at 12 o'clock at night, it'll end earlier for you.
Yeah, that's right. You got a 5-hour head start.
I can charge my bat. I can get quite a distance in 5 hours.
On the other side, we can get a good long range drone and film your demise as it's happening. We have 5 hours to catch it, edit it, get it on YouTube before it happens to us.
12 mile an hour I can get. That's downhill, wind behind me.
And you be doing a wheelie all the way there.
Yeah, me and Emily won me arms. Hey? Yeah.
I was gonna say, is that on 2 wheels or 4?
Oh, does it matter?
I got my car back from the body shop yesterday. They did an amazing job.
Yeah.
Well worth it. Yeah.
Good,
Well,
good done.
I had some the sap out in the trees ate away a bit on the roof of my Murano. A couple of places there was 3 spots up on top, so he had to paint half the roof. But those things got a gigantic sunroof in them, so really, it's a roof, but it's not a roof. You know, it's mostly just side molding in the front. But he did all of
Panoramic
it.
sunroof, innit?
What's that?
Is it called a panoramic sunroof?
Yeah, that's right, exactly. So, but he did all of it. He charged me $300 plus $50 for the perloid finish, and then I had 3 other spots to take care of. He charged me $75, and he did about 5 other ones too. So,
Wow, you can't fault that.
charged me $425 cash, and it would have cost me probably about $1,200 at a body shop because they'll do nothing but just paint sections. So,
Yeah.
Carpenter Rick, can you see the chat?
No.
Okay, Mohawk News Station says, "Hey Rick, I tried my first gummy bear. Wow, it made me high."
Yeah, you gotta be careful with those things.
Yeah. Hey Ed. Hey Ron. Marshall.
Oh, and Ron from photography is asking Carpenter Rick, "What new toy are you buying?" Carpenter Rick,
Rick's
what new
buying
toy
the-
are you buying?
The Mini 2.
Mini 2.
Yeah.
Good little drone.
Hey Hugh, how you doing?
Good morning, Roger.
I didn't even notice you were there. Sorry.
Video's off.
I'm gonna do a video to see what a 12 gauge does to a Mini 1.
So what are you up to today, Hugh?
Not too much, Roger. Pretty quiet.
You know, here they're calling for rain, but I think it's only going to rain probably tonight.
I spent most of my day yesterday watching videos.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, drone stuff, cinematography stuff, just kind of.
Giving you ideas.
Yeah, you know.
Yeah, that Montreal one was pretty good yesterday.
That was a kick-ass video, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Hugh, I'm sorry I missed your premiere yesterday. I wasn't home. I was gone to get the car, and I'm bad at email is probably the thing I check the least, but I am going to go check it out after.
Andrew, I'm fucking heartbroken.
I know you are. I can tell. You know, I just want to be there for you.
I just helped everybody out yesterday, just cause.
No, but no.
Nothing too.
Yeah, I thought it was really different for once. And yeah, I loved it. I gotta be fair. The redhead in there as well was a bit of all
for
right.
looking at my latest video also.
When did you put out a
Sorry,
video?
Rob, I cut you off there.
Oh no, sorry. I just said the redhead in his video is pretty nice.
Oh yes, she is. I like her. I've used her often in those clips.
Don't want to know what you've used her for, Hugh.
Oh, never mind. Never. I didn't mean in a biblical sense, Nick. I didn't mean that way, but anyway.
You used or
love my
abused.
drone.
That's it.
Hey Ed, love my drones. Even Night Train said it this morning. You cannot use the Mini 2 batteries in the Mini 1, but you can use the Mini 1 batteries for the Mini 2.
Right.
Mini 2 are lipos. What's the Mini 1 to?
Lithium ion.
That's it.
Yeah, well, you know,
Oh, hey, everybody, check out Paul. Paul, show you near missed that boat yesterday.
okay.
Oh, oh,
Oh, yeah, he almost hit the boat.
oh! I heard. I was listening in this morning while I was brushing my teeth. I heard about something about a disconnect.
Well, his new nickname is Uncle Reckless once you see the video.
Oh, shoot.
What was you flying?
Well, Paul's getting the video set. You can check out that redhead that Hugh uses all the time in these videos that he's crazy about.
Oh, my God.
Looks like me with the wig.
Uh-uh.
Just skinnier.
No, I liked redheads up until about 30 seconds ago.
But in all fairness, he uses a guy as well. So there is two redheads in every shot.
That was me in my teens.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
That was me in the 80s.
That's the other Bay City Rollers member they don't talk about.
Oh, jeez.
Okay, you guys ready?
What was you flying, Paul?
This is the Mavic 2 Pro, and what it was is I'll give you a little background. Is a guy was flying I think an Air or an Air 2 or whatever, and their connections got all
It
screwed up.
interfered with yours.
Yep, and what I'll do is I'll show you.
Hey, Ron's asking for a link.
Yeah.
Here's where I come around. Okay. This is
Who asked for the link?
Ron.
okay. Screen share.
I sent the link out to Ron already.
Okay. Here's where I'm not intentionally doing that. There's the little drone there, right there.
Right. So you've come round from the front, have you?
Yep. I've already done the around circle. This would normally be the go to the back and then go up and.
Was that somebody else's drone?
Yes.
Oh shit!
Well, here's where I really start losing control right here. I start heading like over top of the boat. You know?
Oh my god!
Oh, it gets better. And now I veer off this way.
Oh my god! It sounds like the other control link was taking control of your drone.
Something, and it gets better here. Hold on to your noogies.
Are you doing anything?
Nope. I there it is. See the drone right there?
Oh my god!
Look at here.
Oh my god!
Wow.
Oh my!
Oh.
Oh Jesus Christ!
So I decided to go up.
Dude, did you see all this while it was happening?
No, I couldn't see a thing. My screen was blank. It says disconnected.
You're probably better off. I would have shit my pants.
Yeah, I didn't see this till I came home.
Oh my god. Now that is really interesting. So another probably DJI drone.
Yep. Yeah, it was.
That's crazy.
And the guy was standing like I'd say 50 feet south of where I was standing, and I didn't realize it.
Then it shouldn't matter, should it?
Shouldn't, but
Well, Rob, that's the thing, right?
Because all these lot have like drone meetups, don't they, in Florida?
Yep.
Things.
That's what you would think. I'll let you have one more experience at it. You ready? Here we go. Okay, now here's his drone right there. Okay.
God damn, that's crazy. What's he flying anyway? Did you get a look?
I think it was an Air 2.
Okay,
And
well,
here's kissing the back of the ship.
those guys in the bridge are going.
Yeah. Well, was you pushing any control then? Or just up?
Right there I was pushing the up button.
Before that, you were doing nothing.
Well, I thought I was trying to recontrol it. So I was moving the sticks trying to figure out what the hell is going on, but I couldn't see anything or understand.
Yeah.
What's he flying anyway?
Get those clips
Fine
into
with
the
Stan, how you
get those
doing?
Oh, sorry.
Okay.
Get those
fine with
clips
Stan,
into
good
the
morning.
news agencies. That will help your drone cause a lot once they get a hold of that. Like 27 new laws come out the next week.
Morning, Ron.
Morning.
Hey,
Uh,
Rob.
Get your underwear cleaned yet, Paul? Whew.
Right?
Well, and the sad part of it is, Ron, is I know it screwed up and I lost connection because it took me a while to get it back, back to land. Okay. And the screen never came up, and I'm using the big Crystal Sky Ultra, and it was just grayed out. And so then I come home and I downloaded the computer and I look at it and I just about fell out of the desk chair. It's like, oh my God.
Wow. I've actually had somebody's that was standing beside me. We were both flying, and his controller took over my drone.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
How many frequencies are there that can physically happen?
Well, there's 2.5 and 5.8, is it?
Right, 2.4 and 5.8. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's just the kind of like central frequency. There's a bunch of bands, so
Right. That's what I'm looking for. The bands.
sort of thing. They separate the channels.
Right.
Well, and the thing of it is if you run into a situation and you don't know, you can go in to manually set where you want it to be. It gives you a slider, and you can set it to whatever frequencies because it shows you the graph going.
You don't want to do that, right? Because the whole point of OcuSync is that it constantly looks for the busy channel. So
best channel. Yep.
set it on a channel, you're defeating the whole point of OcuSync.
Yep.
So, Paul, when you came around that last yaw that you came around, is that when you got control, or?
No, there's another 10 minutes before I got it back to where I wanted to be.
Oh crap! Oh man!
But none of them were as dynamic as that near miss. I mean, had I just maybe pushed the stick forward, it'd have been right into that back window.
Yeah.
Yeah, then you'd be in jail today.
Yeah, because of course I have my registration on the drone,
Didn't have your sensors on?
Fly 51.
Oh, there it is.
I never fly with sensors on, Rob. But maybe I should start.
No, I was going to say, I always do. I do.
Well, actually went out and did a little flying yesterday. I don't think anybody else out here knows what a drone is.
Hey, any more word on your neighbor with the loud dogs?
Yes, as a matter of fact, rumor has it, it's not me that he's blaming, because he drove by here yesterday and waved at me. He found out that the female lady, or the lady right next to him, apparently I talked to the, what do you call it? The
constable
lady.
Yeah.
It's like, oh yeah, he's blaming Lacey. I'm like, okay, keep it that way. It was both of us actually, but if I do see him, I'll own up to him. Like, dude, but it has been very quiet the last 2 days. It's nice.
Good. Ricky had, I don't know if you heard it or not, but he had barking dogs. Yeah.
I suggested the train horn.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
right. That's right.
The only problem is I got a sheriff next door to me on the other side.
Yeah, you don't want to be agitating that guy.
Well,
Yeah.
do they make a high pitch thing for that only dogs can hear?
They do, but it has to, I actually researched those, and they've got to be within so many feet.
Okay.
Yeah. So I couldn't legally hang it in his yard, but
you could hang it off your drone.
You can hang it off your drone.
Hopefully he just cooperates with the rest of the neighborhood and everybody can get along. It's not fun to fight with your neighbors. You know what I mean?
it's not, and I don't want any trouble. I don't want any hard feelings, but I just spent a lot of money to come out here in the country, have a nice home, have some peace and quiet. And that literally, guys, I ain't kidding you. I took the videos down to the city office yesterday, and I sat there. I said, I want you guys to sit for the next half hour and watch. And each video clip was only like 10, 15 seconds, but each time I would either show my watch or speak out the time of day it was. And they were seeing it was every 10 to 15 minutes. I said, come on. I said, you need to relay this. This guy apparently works out at the mine somewhere. He's gone sometimes 3, 4, 5 days a week. And then he goes, like the other day, he said he's going elk hunting for 5 days. You know, so he lets these dogs out. What angered me is that when I approached him, he was very understanding, seemed very nice, but he had a poker face. He lied through his teeth. Really?
Hi,
I
David.
didn't know they did that.
Now, Ron, who let the dogs out?
Who let the dogs out?
Let the dogs out, yeah.
Well, they actually, he had it set up so they let themselves in and out, right?
Yeah, they let themselves. He has
Doggy door?
kind of doggy door in the garage, and he has like a self feeder, and so the dogs are self-sufficient for days. I can't even imagine what his yard.
Which is great as long as they're not barking their faces off,
Yeah.
right?
Mhm.
Hi, Roger.
But
David?
I found out he was
Hi,
lying to
Paul,
me.
Rick, Rob.
The neighbor
Rob.
next
Morning,
door,
David.
2 years.
Saunders?
Hi, Chris. Hi, Hugh.
Yeah.
That was a
Fit
great
51?
waffle yesterday with the Mrs. David.
Yes, it was.
I tell you what, I showed her the analytics of it last night, and she might be appearing more.
Oh,
Oh yeah.
It went down its normal curve until she came on. There was a bop, and it went straight, and then off she went, and down it went again.
Yep. Lindsay is your sunshine right there. That's it.
Oh, yes, yeah.
Hey, Mudball, creative, how you doing?
Hi, Modball, JD, Mike, Stan, love my drones.
Yep, Roger, that your email did go to spam today for some reason.
Yeah. Oh, it happens.
Wonder if I need to go back in there and
Are you having problems with, is it Gmail you use?
no, it was Yahoo.
Oh, Night Train says, not looking forward to my day. Get to pick up my wife in Detroit. Oh,
Oops. I know, Jane. Michael.
Hey, David, I'm going to show you a little really quick clip, okay?
okay, cool there, Flying with Stan. I'm glad you had a nice weekend for it. Hey, Michael Banny, good morning, sir.
Banning.
morning, Chris.
What's up?
Most likely with the weather and timing, I won't be streaming tonight. Okay, Night Train.
Now, you know what saved the drone there? It's obstacle avoidance, right?
I had it turned off.
You did? Oh my God.
There's no way you're telling us that was the zoom on the aircraft, Paul.
No.
You know what I'm wondering, Paul?
What's
You
that?
were so close to that pilot house and that radar system. I remember a video from a couple of years ago. Some rookie, went out and bought a drone, and he takes it on a cruise ship, and he launches it from the cruise ship. Here, the radar system on the cruise ship would not allow the drone to come in within like so many feet of the ship. It almost created like a geofencing or whatever. And the guy tried multiple attempts from different directions, and it would not let it come over top of the ship. And finally, the guy, when it ran out of battery, he watched it sink into the ocean.
Wow.
My
Yeah,
buddy
I'm
sunk.
If that stopped it potentially too.
It could be a whole bunch of different things. What happened was, because see, I couldn't see any of this going on because I had a
Really?
blank screen. Yeah.
Oh, really? Oh,
I had a complete loss of connection, but my controls, I think, were still connected, but I couldn't see anything or didn't know where it was or anything.
Right.
And
How-
so
Yeah. So what? So the OcuSync was still working. You think you were in control,
Yes, I was
but
in.
you couldn't see where you were.
I
or what
was
you
in
were doing.
control, out of control. Yes.
Yeah.
So where was it when you finally saw it again, or
Well, about another 5 to 7 minutes later,
who?
I was trying different things to try and get it to come back. Because it was after dusk, and so I was trying to see lights and all different kinds of things, and finally I worked its way back till I could hear it, and then I could see it. Brought it back and
Run
landed.
your ass over. Fucking
Yeah.
stupid.
Okay, Rick, you take care.
Guys, have a good
Thanks
one.
for being
Hey,
here this
Rick.
morning.
Take care, Rick.
I'll see you,
How
Rick.
you do with the two?
You'll know. You'll
Okay.
know. See you guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, be
take
good,
care.
Rick.
Later on.
Rick?
So Paul, having told us time and time again that you don't run with the avoidance systems on,
Yeah.
I guess they'll be getting switched on now, will they?
I'm rethinking that. Yeah. Definitely, because because I think all those movements on the back of the ship, like since I was moving this, trying to figure out what the hell was going on, because I didn't know
Paul,
where it
see
was.
see what Kim wrote in there in the chat. We went through the same thing. But he was flying with Mini 2 and I was flying with TMA 2. And
Yeah.
our controllers were screwing up everybody, each other.
Because see, what it was is David, if you noticed it, there was another guy flying a drone underneath
Yeah.
me.
I saw the drone come from midships
Yeah.
and underneath
I'm
it.
wondering what happened to his, Paul.
I don't know, but he was not a skilled drone pilot. He just bought it at Best Buy.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Sweet Jesus. Jesus.
Well,
and see, the difference is what I don't know is now that I have the Mavic Air 2S, which is OcuSync 3, would it be better than the OcuSync 2 that I have on the other one?
The range is ridiculous.
Yeah, but I'm wondering about the control. You know, if it gets better connection, it doesn't lose connection.
Yeah, I don't lose connection at all, but then I haven't flown with anybody else.
Yeah.
But places where my A2 would lose control, the A2S doesn't.
Yeah. So anyway, as you could tell, Rob and David, when I got home, it was time to clean the shorts after I looked at it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no kidding.
oh yeah, and know the feeling.
Because in my mind, I survived and got back, and I was going to look at all the video because the video just kept running because I couldn't turn it on or off, you know. So I figured, and I started to get to that midships where I lost control coming around, and that's when all hell broke loose.
Yep, good times.
Everybody, check out everybody's channel. And don't forget to hit that like button. It does help out the channel.
I put my like up on there.
Yep, hit the like for Roger.
Southbound and down, keep the fucking rolling.
So
Well, where are you off to today?
What's that, Ron?
Wondering where 1 Adam 12 is off to today.
I'm in Mechanicsburg, PA, hit southbound 10-4.
Yeah.
Roger that.
Hey, Chris, I think I come up with the date. I think I'm coming to Pennsylvania like probably the 3rd or 4th of February, and I'll probably be there till about the 9th.
Okay.
Ooh.
Up at the Sportsman Show.
Yeah, like I say, I'm only like an hour and a half away. I ain't that far.
Yeah, I think Rodney Bell's coming, Dennis, Paul Drobum, and Brad Alston may come.
I would have got to meet Ray Kelly, but he went past the exit before I knew he was already gone.
Oh,
On
really?
81. But he went right past my house.
Yep. Love my drone. Says amazing you got your drone back there, Paul.
Yeah.
Hey, John, Mr. JR's C's. How you doing?
Is that Donato?
No. Mr.
Big
J.
JRCs.
It's Mavic Pro Zoom. That's where he was flying, John.
Yeah. Mavic 2 Pro. Yep.
Yeah, Mavic 2 Pro. Yeah, sorry.
Hey, question, guys, something totally non-drone related, but I'm really, since somebody mentioned it the other day, I'm really debating on what to put in that space up here. Whether I should put another animal or some kind of a photograph or something needs to go there.
How much space do you have?
It's,
In between those two deers, I heard.
yeah, it's probably 6 foot by 2.5, 3 feet high.
Well, you could get yourself a big ass snake and mount it up there.
No.
Print? How about a print?
That's what I'm thinking of, either a print
Yeah.
or
You
something.
do some really nice photography.
Yes, one of your photos,
Yeah.
like or a panoramic. Go out and do a panoramic. Like
That's
you
what
were
I'm
talking
thinking.
about going.
Look at some of the landscapes you've done.
How about one with the eagle on it?
Yeah.
Something.
How about a big Jackson RC aviation sign?
There you go.
Ah!
Yeah.
Welsh
John
dragon.
says- Yeah, John says, put a singing bass fish, Ron.
Oh yeah. Does anybody still have one of those?
You still see them once in a while.
Oh God, remember them things?
Yeah, you go in and it.
I think at one point in time they had it where you could buy a pack of 3 and they would two of them would sing background while the other one would sing the lead.
Yeah.
It was called the School of Singing Fish.
I got a bunch of other prints in the spare bedroom. I'm debating. The weather kind of dampened that. I was actually gonna go yesterday, but kind of glad I stayed home. I got a lot done yesterday. But I want to go to the Bighorn Mountains. It is full of moose up there. And I want to go up and get a nice, I wanted to do it a week or two ago and there still may be some color up there, but get a picture of a nice big bull.
Well, it'd be nice if you when you go up there, get a nice panoramic shot. You could put something in the middle, but you know, get a surround shot, you know, and just put it up there.
I'm trying to think.
Love my drone. Says the force was with you, Paul.
Yeah.
Yeah. I came back and I felt pretty lucky. That's for sure. Although, you know, you don't like it to happen. So then you feel like, oh, what next now, you know, but I had no idea at the time how close I came to smacking the back of that ship.
Yep.
I wonder if those guys in the pilot house, I wonder if they saw it too.
Well, might have, because I had strobes on it.
Oh yeah.
And I had double strobes. I had a big, really light strobe on the back and another one underneath.
Okay.
And of course, I had the sensors turned off.
Any reason you turn them off?
And just out of habit, I've never liked hearing the beep 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 beep.
Yeah.
Beep, you know.
They've saved my ass a few times.
Well, most of the time I'm always flying open areas anyway, so I just turn the damn things off.
Yeah.
I most of the time fly open areas and I leave mine on.
See what the camera's doing there? There's a setting on there. If you're an operator, it's called shake, and you try and you shake the water off the lens, and it'll shake like that for like 30, 40, 50 seconds.
And then you still can't see out of it.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, what's happened is the operator doesn't know that he has to refocus the camera yet.
Yeah, JD, I can see that happening.
But the other day, I was my daughter wants one of my minis, so I charged up the batteries. I haven't flown it in ages. Took it out the front, put it in sports mode.
Oh,
and
I like that one.
Flat out, I hit a lamppost.
Oh boy,
That's one of the
nice.
first I was thinking.
there's
Yeah,
one that
that's
can go
nice,
up
Ron.
there. Yeah.
That's nice.
That was actually in Yellowstone. Oh, I don't know.
Yeah, it looked good up there for sure.
Yeah.
Especially since it's deer with deer type critters, you know.
Yeah. I remember that day. I mean, I was 50 yards away, but Mama started looking at me, and all of a sudden her tongue started coming out, and she started smacking her lips. I'm like, okay, message received. That's their sign. That's
That's
the
the sign to
final
get
warning
the hell
sign.
out of here.
Yep.
Yeah.
Final warning sign.
Well, when Mia comes over and starts smacking her lips, she's looking for a dog treat. That's
Yeah.
Yeah, all I ended up doing when I hit the Lambos was a broken arm.
wow.
What's that, Rob?
I was mucking around with a Maverick Mini in the street, and in sports mode, I went flat out and I hit a lamppost.
Ooh.
And it just smashed one of the arms. But I 401 Loctite,
Yep. Oh yeah, that's good stuff.
back together, and it's working fine.
That's brought to you by 401 Loctite.
Yep.
Yeah, Paul, I remember when I was down in Philadelphia 2 years ago. When we went, me and Rodney Bell and Paul and Billy Mike and all them. I went out from the Philadelphia Art Museum, and I flew out over the river and went out into down through the city. And I remember I went around a building, and all of a sudden, weak signal, and then blank, like, uh-oh. And it was probably 3-4 minutes before I saw a video back on my screen again. So I know that feeling. Oh my God.
Well, this one blank and never did come back, even when I landed it manually.
Really?
Yep. What it does, it just gave you a grayed out screen.
Yeah, the grayed out screen, the last thing it saw.
Yep. Exactly.
But you were able to have visual sight of it then, and you were
Well,
able to bring-
what I was able to do is finally was able to spot it. Now this is after dark, after sunset. I was finally able to spot it, and then by maneuvering it a little bit, trying to figure out the orientation. But the funny part is orientation. You can't tell if it's in line with you, if you're going forward or backwards. You know. So
Right. Wow.
So I was able to manipulate it and finally get it back to where I could see it, and I could then see the lights on the legs and on the back, and I brought it back and landed.
Yeah. I've got to get a set of those strobes. Been talking about it for a while. I know they're a little pricey, but first time I saw one, when Dennis Lovelady came to see me back in, when was he here? August.
Welcome back, Northeast journalist.
Hi, Andrew.
Morning, good afternoon to you, David, I should say.
Yeah, those strobes do Yeah, you can see.
Yeah, I buy the small little ones that you can just Velcro on.
Right.
I don't buy, yeah, because some of those guys get those big strobes, great big huge things that are on top of the thing, and
Yeah.
That's what you recommended to me. I
Yep,
think, Paul, one of
yep.
those.
Exactly.
Which ones are the ones that are like obnoxiously bright? Is that those Firehouse?
Firehouse, yep. I've got that's what I usually stick on the back. And then the little ones like David's got, I put those on the back before, and I also there's a spot underneath on the Mavic 2s where I can just put a little piece of the Velcro receiver tape under there, and I can just stick it under there.
Yeah.
And if it's getting dusk and you haven't put on your drones, the underbelly light on the there too is good for finding. Oh, there it is. I know exactly where it is now.
Yep.
You just flick it on and off, and it'll tell you.
Well, the interesting is if you get into the Enterprise version of the Mavic 2, the Enterprises, it has a setting that you can use those bottom landing lights as strobes.
Right.
And they flash.
I use that my landing light on my Mavic 2 all the time, sometimes to get visual on it.
Yep. If you had the Enterprise version of that, there's a setting in the screen to change that into strobe.
Really?
Yep.
So what are your plans today, Hugh?
Oh, just more research and study, Roger. It's going to be raining all day here today, so.
Okay.
Not too much. My drones are all working. I finished editing all my videos. Now I'm just relaxing.
I don't know what the hell we're gonna do there. It's it looks like rain. I know that. Here it looks like rain right now.
Yeah.
Supposed to rain here as well.
Yeah.
Actually, should have started by now. It was supposed
Ron's getting ready to tell you, it's snowing here.
No, it's actually the weather. I'm telling you, Mother Nature is like bipolar around here recently. It's one day it's snowing, and then it's like tomorrow is supposed to be 64.
Wow.
Ron, between Canada, North America, and Europe, I've been in almost 30 countries. And there's one thing they all share in common, no matter what climate, where they are located. Every one of them you go to, you'll have a local say with great pride, "Oh, we have a saying around here, if you don't like the weather, wait 5 minutes." Every one of them says it like they think it's the only one that happens to them. It's the most constant thing that all countries share, no matter where they're located, is volatile. Yeah.
Hi, AZ.
The strangest one I ever saw, though, when I worked on the military base in California, I mean, granted, we're in the mountains and we're considered the high desert, but it was 4 p.m. It was 118. At 7 the next morning when we got off shift, went outside, there was ice on my windshield, and it was in the 30s.
Yeah.
Arizona.
Down to the 30s. Wow.
Arizona on the way up to Flagstaff and all that. I mean, it's, you don't think of it. You always think the boiling sun, but it is a cold one. That's what kills a lot of people is the cold through the nights and that.
Yeah.
It's bizarre.
Now, David doesn't get very much snow where he is, do you?
Not anymore. We used to. It's get very cold and very snowy, but these days it's not so much.
Wet and cold, as I remember.
No, it's a dry cold up here, Hugh.
Is it? Where you were?
Wet and cold's further south.
Okay.
Yeah, we got a little wet.
I remember some wet and cold days there. I'll tell you that.
You have to tip bigger, that's all.
Maybe over in Aberdeen, the Far East, it's 60 miles from here. But I mean, back in the 80s, it used to get really cold here. We used to be allowed out to work on the aircraft for only 15 minutes. And that we had to be wearing, Arctic gloves and Arctic parkas. with the, the hood up and that. You would go out, do your bit, and then come back in, and the next guy would go out and carry on from where you left off. And it's all you could do. But these days, it's not like that. Well, how would I know? I'm asleep when it's like that, I suppose.
Well, Lynn used to talk about when she was in the Air Force, Loring Air Force Base. They used to take turns. You'd have to go out and shovel off the snow off the top of the wings of the B-52s because they had to be ready to roll.
Because same as our Victor, not Victor, the Victors were probably the same. The Vulcans, they hadn't thought about weight on top of the wings when they designed them. So their pivot point was such that if you didn't go and do that, they would sit on their backsides.
Yeah.
Spent many an overnight shoveling snow off aircraft.
Yep.
Everybody, please don't forget to hit that like button coming in or going away. And don't forget to check everybody's channel out. I got 23 likes, 14 people watching, 24
Hi,
likes.
Andy
Thank
Stroud.
you.
Yeah, I forgot. Thanks for the reminder.
And everybody, you can check up that blue tag on top. That's my PayPal. Whatever you guys can do, afford. It does help out pay the internet and the Zoom, which my Zoom is due late for a couple of days. Yeah. Oh, Lord. So far, so good this morning. Not one mishap with the internet. I haven't been booted yet.
3, 2, 1. I was wondering if you jinxed it. I was curious if that was gonna.
I know how to get him to be booted off.
Yeah, I'm doing pretty good this morning. Not bad. No, I'm
No
not
sign of
running
a man with a
also in the
black box.
background. I'm not running my camera outdoors. I'm not running nothing. I'm not opening any extra pages or anything. But I wasn't doing that the other days too, but it still happened. Yep, that's it. Love my drones. Knock on wood. And my disc is wood, so. Oh, you're missing a ship there, Paul.
Yeah, that's the big one. That's the Paul Tagurtha. It's the biggest ship on the lakes.
Queen of the Lakes.
Yep.
See, I read what you write.
So when the show looked at, it looks like it's red and purple.
When in reality, it's rust.
Yep. But it's gonna be raining on and off all day here. Roger, it hasn't started raining there yet?
Nope.
We're supposed to be getting rain right now. It still hasn't started yet, but
yeah.
So, and whatever we're getting most likely is heading over to Rogers right after, I assume.
Yeah, for sure. I think my son's job was canceled today because of the rain. They were announcing. Apparently, they're supposed to get quite a bit.
Yeah. Suppose they just started over northern Montreal right now, and yeah, it's working its way towards you, Raj. Got the radar.
Oh, I won't be able to try my new battery.
Today's get ready for work day for me.
Well, that's right. Tomorrow you're back off to work, aren't you?
Yeah.
How many days on?
Friday, Saturday, Monday. Well, I'm off Sunday, Monday and Tuesday, and hopefully come home Wednesday. And then Thursday morning I head up to the lodge, and I'll be up there for I think 7 days.
Yeah. You still have that very attractive supervisor over there?
Oh yeah. Oh, that job. Oh no, I actually got to get down and see her. I put in my notice, and It's too far for me to drive now. But I'm wondering if now's the time. Funny you mentioned that, Paul. I was thinking about that the other day. If now's the time, since I'm no longer working there, that when I go down to see her and say, hey, you know what? I really never did really want to work for you, but I did want to date you.
Yeah, there you go.
I still remember Carpenter Rick that morning. He goes, Ron, who's that? She's walking by. Yeah, she's a little hottie. Oof.
Hi, Matty.
So what did you,
rumor has it she's dating a doctor.
did you transfer locations or?
Well, when I lived in Rapid City, it was only an hour and a half south. That was that's the part-time job I think you're referring to.
Right.
It was about an hour 15 south of me. Now it's like 3. And I don't know. If they paid me a little more, I would consider. But she's trying to keep me on. She sent me a thing the other day. Said, Ron, I have a 36-hour shift. No, I was trying to make it worth my while to get down there, but she's losing a lot of people for some reason. But I don't know.
Well,
you speak to her, Ron, you may be able to organise some sort of sleepover or something.
I like your way of thinking, David.
There's all kinds of different benefits that they could put in your package.
Patty's John World, welcome back. Jean, comment ça va matin? How you doing this morning, Jean?
Hey, Matty.
Hi, Jean.
Hey, Jean. If this is too late, Roger, let me know and I'll switch my mic off or something.
It's okay. You're good.
It's too loud, Rob.
Well, I'm asking you.
The last time I seen you this temperate, you were arguing with an Irishman.
You haven't been on you since.
Is that a 3D printer, Rob?
Yeah, why? Do you want it?
I honestly don't know what I'd do with it.
I just love little Emily. Just sits right there, and she just right there.
Oh, she don't move.
But she watches and makes sure everything's going the way it's supposed to go.
Yeah. So why haven't you fixed it? Hmm?
Whoever doesn't have Jean's channel, check out his channel, everybody. Fantastic videos on it. Check his channel out.
You got his link up there or no?
You tell him, Matty.
Come on. There's another one I don't care about.
No, I don't have his link here.
It's funny. Maddie and I hit our good mornings about the same time. I think they both went through at the same time. Yeah, I've been hearing a lot of the guys going to spin up, and I wish I could go, but finances right now says no.
There's Sean's link.
Well, for sure, after buying a house and all that, for sure, your finances are going to be low, right?
Yeah, you know what kind of sucks is back in July, in South Dakota and Wyoming, you've got to register your vehicles once a year, and it's the price of your registration is based on the current market value of the vehicle. And I just registered my vehicles in July in South Dakota, not knowing I'm going to be moving 2 months later. And when I came to Wyoming, I had to re-register, obviously. The price of the truck alone was more than all 4 of my vehicles. My truck, trailer, four-wheeler, and motorcycle were cheaper than what my truck was here. That's the only bad thing about Wyoming. And I was told that your vehicle registration is pricey. They weren't kidding.
That's your printer doing that, eh, Rob? Beeping sound?
What'd you say? How's it doing?
Not you. Beeping. Okay. That's better. That's okay. Now it's good.
Is it too noisy?
What'd you say, Rob?
Oh, everybody hit that like button for Roger.
Oh.
And guys,
Oh, I'd
check
love
out
to come
tonight.
across
Paul
Maggie.
might be on tonight, so don't forget, check out for Paul tonight.
Never know.
That's what he said yesterday. He didn't go on.
Well, that was down doing the ship thing, you know. I thought I'd make it back, but
Uh-huh. No problem.
He was back.
Everybody,
He
thank
was
you
in
for hitting that
shock.
like button. Hey, Sam Scotch, how you doing?
the thing of it is that when I looked at those guys, they were promoting other channels to go live. So
Oh, Andy's drone Empire says, hey, Paul, you want to borrow my splash drone to film the ships?
Hi, Sam Scratch.
no, I need to borrow a crash drone.
Crash drone.
It wasn't the water that was the issue.
And thank you everybody for looking at my latest video. Much appreciated. I was bloody surprised last time I uploaded the video and it didn't take long at all. I was bloody well surprised on that.
Kim's obviously finished downloading the contents of the Pornhub.
I think your camera froze, Andrew.
Oh, perfect.
Every time I look at that one, it froze up. I think it's me.
God damn thing. There.
Like me, I wouldn't mind if it was just my camera.
I saw these guys last year that oh, hold on.
It doesn't get any better, Paul.
I know.
Hi, Mike.
Just absolutely unbelievable.
Something you don't expect to see out in Wyoming hunting.
Jeez.
That's what
Camel
you need on the
and a
wall.
donkey. Out of this guy's ranch.
See, talking about it, look what happened. He's going to be cussing when he comes back. Here he comes.
Yeah, he's back. He's on mute, but he's back.
It'll take him 30 seconds to work through the swear words.
Yeah. Oh, what a joke, eh? Yeah. Oh, thank you
Nice
there,
horse.
Mike. Just did a repair on my FPV drone, Mike. Nice.
David, what time of the day or night is it over in your neck of the woods?
3 p.m. No, that's a rare bit.
Well played. Assisted by the British, shot by the Scot. Nice. That was Benny Hill's question to the little bald guy for Sale of the Half Century when he did it.
I'm lost for words, Andrew. Just lost for words.
I'm going to send you the link to that skit from Benny Hill. You'll see what I mean.
Is Benny Hill still on over there?
No.
Oh, I haven't seen,
Christ, he's been dead since the
Have a
90s.
request for some
trying to
footage.
think.
Oh,
what
he,
the,
he's dead. Okay.
Long time
it
ago.
might be on that. Do you guys have, what's it called? Me TV?
Oh, you could probably find it to stream somewhere, but it's not
Mhm.
on broadcast.
Exactly.
Boy, that boy could make some real facial expressions, couldn't he?
Yeah, he was amazing.
The trouble with Benny Hill these days is it's not particularly politically correct, and bald
No.
men would get offended.
Yeah. What's it? Henry McGee, the straight guy on the show. When at the end they were saying that the show's kind of sexist and dated, and he had the best answer. He said, "You're absolutely right." He said the show was 100% sexist. They hated men. We never won any time. The women were always the winners. We always came out on the bottom. He was right. Me TV.
Well, that was before. I don't think they ever did an episode on transgender or that kind of stuff. Did they? Was that?
Well, he was in drag a good bit, but
Yeah, he said he spent an awful lot of time in a dress for.
I'd say more time in a dress than in pants.
And the other one as well was Kenny Everett. Remember him?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah,
You never get away with that either these days.
Oh my God.
All the people will be phoning up. I'm offended by that.
Where is JD from?
Not sure.
Not sure.
Yeah,
JD?
he knows about that Me TV. Some of the old shows like Hogan's Heroes, Green Acres. You might even see a One Adam 12 show on there. You never know.
I think the MeTV has a channel. I think on most all the major Comcast
Kansas.
and Xfinity and
JD, where in Kansas are you?
We're not in Kansas anymore.
Good morning, Julie.
You're not, David.
I was wondering who was going to say it. I was wondering who was going to.
No, it's
Morning,
that time of year.
Jules.
It'll be on the telly soon, won't it?
Yeah.
How you doing, Julie? Hope you're doing good.
Yeah, I have a brother in just outside of Wichita.
That was the longest hour I had in a long time. Watching Roger smoke and not having.
Kansas City.
Is Roger frozen now? Or you?
yeah. No, Roger, are you frozen again?
Apparently so.
Yeah.
Good invitation.
Yes.
It looks
Let's
like Roger's version of the Thinker.
Yeah. Let's just hope it doesn't turn into like some sort of Weekend at Bernie's thing. That's all we need.
Oh, jeez. I love that movie.
It was good. They should have never made a second one. That's like usually Hollywood does, is shoot itself in the foot. But yeah, the first was definitely.
Andrew, did I ever tell you that story that I actually kind of did that? Weekend at
No.
Bernie's? Oh my gosh. We and maybe Paul can relate. Remember they still have them, the nor'easters
Yep. Yeah.
that go up through the they usually start down around the Carolinas, and then
Right.
I think the front comes from the Great Lakes, and by the time they get to like Jersey, Maryland, Pennsylvania, they like bulk up together. Oh my God, this is the silliest thing I ever did in my career, but it's kind of sick. Some people don't like to hear this story, but we got.
Tell us more. Tell us more.
Oh, this is funny. We got about 6 feet of snow, and obviously it took like 2 days even to plow the hospital out. So I was working the helicopter, and the hospital administration always said, you know, with us down there, I said, hey, if we have inclement weather and we can use you elsewhere in the hospital, you know, we'll use you. In other words, we're not going to pay you to sit down there on your butt for nothing. So they had spare paramedic units. They were 4-wheel drive Suburbans. And so what we did is we assisted in getting nursing staff in and out, and also went on medical calls. We get dispatched for a cardiac arrest. And Paul, you can relate because you've been on ambulance before.
Yeah.
Normally this would take me, I don't know, 8-10 minutes to get there. It took me over an hour, and I made it up to about, I don't know, half a mile from the house. Now I'm in what they call a responder unit. I just carry the equipment. There's an ambulance coming from another location to meet me.
Right.
I made it up to about a half a mile from the house. And all of a sudden I buried the truck. I mean, buried it. Literally had to dig myself out of the truck. And I'm like, well, I'm not going to give up. I got in the back. I grabbed the medication box, the airway box, and the cardiac monitor. And I'm like, well, it's about a half mile yet to this house. And I get out, and all of a sudden I hear this noise, and I turn around, and here is a guy on a snowmobile with a toboggan. He had his kids on the toboggan, and he was pulling them around in the yard. It had stopped snowing, but we still had like 10-foot drifts. So he comes up to me and he says, do you need help? I'm like, oh my God, yeah. So I put my stuff on his toboggan. He takes me to the house. And I asked him, I said, do you mind hanging out for a minute? And yeah, sure, no problem. Tell me what you need. Well, I get into this house. Grandpa's dead. Grandpa died somewhere in the middle of the night.
Oh, fuck.
And Grandpa had been there a while. But
Lovely.
for some reason, the family thought I was going to sprinkle pixie dust and revive this guy. I'm trying to tell them. They're like, no, you can't just not do nothing. I'm like,
Oh, jeez.
So I kind of did a few somewhat heroics. I'm like, how the hell am I going to get this guy out of here? I can't even get an ambulance to me. And I get on the radio. I call the fire board, and they said, right now the ambulance can't get to you. I'm like, crap. So I did get this guy who had the snowmobile. He helped me. We carried Grandpa out of the house
And put
him
him
on the toboggan.
Yeah.
I've got all my medical gear in 2 arms stretched out like this, holding on for dear life. And I told the guy, I said, get me back to my truck. I get back to the truck. Here, the county fire board had realized where I was buried. The vehicle was buried. They sent one of the township vehicles over, and they completely dug me out. So I'm like, okay, I have a transport vehicle. Where am I going to put them? And I'm like, well, and for some reason, that movie came into my mind. It's probably the sickest thing I've ever done. But so I have them help me get them up to the edge of the passenger seat.
Yep.
And we have like the fireman jackets, you know, what they call the turnout coats. I put a jacket on them, and I grabbed my what do you call it? Like almost like a fireman hat, you know. They call them turnout hats, but they're all for like vehicle extrication and safety and everything. So I put the hat on him. I get him in the front seat, and I seat belt him in.
Jesus.
And he's just sitting there, kind of slumped over. I thanked the snowmobiler. I start to pull out, and all of a sudden I stopped. I pulled my sunglasses off, and I put them on.
Oh, wow.
I'm only about 8 miles from the hospital. And I called down to the emergency room. I talked to our medical director, and I tell him what I'm doing. He goes, Ron, please tell me you didn't do it. I'm like, yeah, I did. I'll see you in about 15, 20 minutes. The roads have been kind of plowed now. I think I might get there in the next 20 minutes.
Jesus.
I'm actually going down the road, and then one of my friends somewhere passed by me. I didn't see him. He calls me on the phone. Yo, Ron, what are you doing? I just saw you on the bypass. I'm like, oh, I'm on my way to the hospital. He goes, who are you working with? He goes, I saw somebody up front with you. I'm like, we'll talk about that later.
And you didn't get a picture.
No, that is the only stupid thing I didn't get. But I actually pulled up underneath the overhang outside the emergency room door. The ER physician came out. He was a super cool doc, but he opened up the passenger because back then a physician actually had to physically pronounce the patient.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Where things have kind of changed now. But he come out, he opened up the door and he goes, "Ron, really? We need to talk later." He goes, "Take him around back to the morgue."
Wow.
But that
So
was
when
my
you took
weekend.
him back around to the morgue, what did those guys say?
I had the jacket and the sunglasses off on by that point.
Oh, okay.
So that was my weekend of Bernie story.
Yes, definitely. That's one for the books.
Mudball. Yeah. JD, nice area.
So you gave Grandpa his last ride.
Mhm. Yeah. Yeah, I'm kind of snickering, but every couple of minutes I'd look over and I just start laughing driving down the road.
Everybody, thank you all for getting me up to 30 likes. Much appreciated.
Yep.
Don't
Over
and,
is a real
don't
drag.
forget to check out everybody's channel.
Okay.
Did Dave pass out on us or?
Dave was snoring. I had to put him on mute.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, was he?
Yeah.
He said he had a rough night last night.
When doesn't he?
Well, now that he's turned into a rock star now, it's a different kind of lifestyle, right, Andrew?
Yep. He's living the dream.
Can't you just see him at the old folks' home on stage?
Some sort of covered doo-wop band.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mudball, he just pulled a long shift. He's dead tired.
Literally.
Ron, can you see the messages?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, okay, you go with that. Okay.
So the one at is it Mudball?
That's okay.
Yeah.
No, I'm just leaving the messages.
That's pretty accurate. He was dead tired.
I got to take Xenia downtown in a bit. She's got an appointment with a doctor. I hate going down there with a passion. Right. And she's going to be about an hour, so it's not worth coming back home. So go and find somewhere to kill time.
Okay. Welcome back, David.
We go find Tim Hortons.
I'm not looking for one of them.
I knew that.
Oh.
Your camera froze up again on you, Andrew.
Oh, good. Leave it like that. I don't give a shit.
Roger, is your border still the same where we can come up there and then go home, but you can't come down here?
It's changing this month.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll be able to go over there this month.
You
And I went
will?
and got a third shot because if it did open, the states weren't recognizing mixed doses. Now they are going to recognize mixed doses. So I got a third shot for nothing, but because my first one was AstraZeneca and then I got Pfizer. So they weren't recognizing anything mixed like that. So I went and got another Pfizer.
Oh, Chris is in traffic.
Oh,
Yeah. 81 southbound.
Oh, I know right where he's at. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I'm in between Chambersburg and Fayetteville.
Yep.
I don't know what the hell they're doing. So I go get another load, come right back up.
Oh yeah, same place.
Yep, same place.
Yeah, Chris said 81, 83 up there. Oh gosh, it's always like.
Oh yeah, yeah.
And the turnpike and. Ugh.
I bet you're working on the road down here somewhere.
How far are you from Mechanicsburg? Well, you're home from Mechanicsburg.
I was just in Mechanicsburg, so it's like an hour and 15 minutes.
Okay, that's where my friend. That's where I'll be staying probably at my buddy's house.
Okay. Oh yeah, we'll get together. Don't you worry.
Oh yeah.
I might have a convoy of cops come with me.
Yeah.
Sorry.
That'd be awesome.
You wanna see Adam 12? I'll show you Adam 12.
Hey, Ron, that'd be a hoot if you went out and got an old Adam 12 truck to drive around.
Or Squad 51 truck, yeah.
Squad 51
I
truck.
think that's
yeah.
what he was saying, yeah.
That'd be cool. You know, like a lot of guys have like their antique cars and whatever. And if you had that, that'd be funny as hell.
Get the little bubble
Yep.
red light on the
Yep,
top.
for car shows. Yep.
Gage and DeSoto.
Mm-hmm.
How's it going, Andrew?
It's going. How you doing?
You know,
I know.
you
I hear you.
sitting here listening to these khaki lackeys on the CB radio. You think they didn't have it? You didn't think they didn't have the education? Stupid.
Oh, shit. Sorry. I just
Hey,
grabbed-
Roger and Paul, those cameras come in handy. I was just when I came back on, I was watching my cameras from the house, and I saw Mason come back from his jog.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, they're nice.
Yes, sir. I'm gonna get a couple more.
Yep. I've got 7 or 8 of them around here.
Yeah. Yeah.
I got problems just working one outdoors, so I'm not gonna put any up for now. That's for sure.
Yes. Oh yeah. Yes. Indeed. Oh, you know, I flew that up there Sunday with those gusty winds, like 28, 30 mile an hour gust. We had to land because the ESCs, the ESCs were getting too hot.
Oh,
Because
yeah?
the motors were running so hard. We had to go to sport motors. He was full. He had on full forward. It wasn't going nowhere.
Huh. That's weird.
You know,
It
we always
is.
trying something. We always
Yeah.
trying something. There you are, buddy. They're my boys right there. I gotta get me a big poster to put in my office. Hey, believe it or not, that's how I got in police work watching them. When I was
Really?
younger. Yeah.
Wow.
Yep.
Stop share. There we go.
Reed and Malloy.
Yeah, but you didn't have.
Reed didn't say
restrictions.
much though. You know, Reed, he just sit there in the car and talk about I don't know what the hell he was talking about. Malloy halftime wasn't even paying attention to him.
Mm-hmm.
But Reed could run though. He was a fast runner.
Uh-huh. He was young and skinny.
Shut the hell up. Yes.
Hmm.
Oh,
Well, yes.
Guys, knock off the anti-vax shit in the chat. Nobody's saying the other seriously.
What do you think?
It's nothing. Wasting my breath.
Right.
Idiots.
Yep, I know what you're saying, buddy.
Hmm. Did Roger freeze up again?
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah.
Roger, we got to get you a heater in your room there. You keep freezing up.
Before he has to take a snowmobile ride with you.
Yeah. I'll dress you up in turnout gear and put some sunglasses on you.
Too bad you can't take a wire and put it on one of those drones and let it sit up over top of the house to get good internet.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Use those satellites off the DJI. They'll probably say that shit ain't even funny.
I'm having problems with my internet there, guys. I think I'm gonna close down. I gotta phone these guys up.
Okay.
Hey,
All
Mitch,
right.
three
We
times in 10
understand,
minutes,
buddy.
sir.
We'll see you guys some other
take care.
day. It might be
Okay.
a couple
Take
weeks.
care.
Hey, Ron,
But-
say
Yes, sir.
say hello to the hot little supervisor that you're going to be talking to.
I'll be telling you were asking about it.
Bye,
Tell
everybody.
Carpenter Rick too.
Take care.
Yeah.
And good luck with the sleepover.
Yes.
Yeah.